I'm Kirk Arrington.
I'm Craig. Who are you?
we're from Metal Church.
We're from Metal Church. We're here to talk a little bit about, you know, like what we're into, what Metal Church is all about. We're a heavy metal band. We like heavy metal. You know, we like thrash and stuff. We're not exactly a thrash band. We're more of a heavy metal band. So we follow more of a melody and stuff, I think. You know, it's like, I like that stuff. I come from the old world listening to Michael Schenker and that stuff. And so that's what we're into. You know?
They're probably wondering what Metal Church is.
It's a band.
And why we are. Why don't you show them?
That's what we are.
That's Metal Church. And anyway, we're not talking right now. We're not the speed metal band or a thrash metal band. We don't really like to be classified. We just like to play a lot of everything. So why don't we play some Megadeth?
Motorhead and the third clue to the autographed guitar. This is Twisted Sisters.
That's kind of tricky. Autographed guitar?
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Say it.
Get out of here.
Autograph number 3. All right, hang out, because you'll get those clues again next hour. And hang out for some Megadeth on the way.
Hey, this guitar's not too...
This guy is the vocalist with one of the first heavy metal bands. In 1977, Marvel Comics published a comic book based on the band. The red ink supposedly for mystery autograph number 2. As you ponder that question, here's autograph to give you the third clue.
Okay, there you have it. The third mystery autograph clue. We're Metal Church, the host for tonight. The Headbangers Ball, of course. On the way, we got Motley Crue. Yeah. Motorhead, okay? See you guys.
Metal.
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 Hey, take this guitar, okay? Come on, somebody win it. God, I'm tired of playing it.
All right, and that was Motley Crue, Livewire, one of their first and best videos. They're also on Elektra and have a brand new release coming out here this weekend, I believe.
Yeah, all about chicks. It's like girls.
Yeah, those guys are crazy. Crazy guys.
Like
anyway,
women, you know?
we're going to be touring again here on the road next week, starting the 26th. We're starting out in Rochester, New York, and we'll be with Anthrax. And also we'll be hitting Syracuse, New York, the 27th, and Harrisburg, the 28th, Albany, the 29th, Bay Shore, the 30th, and also for all you heavyweight New Yorkers, we'll be in New York on the
5th of June.
5th of June, that's what it says?
Yeah, the Beacon Theater.
Yeah.
The Beacon, you know, place with the big thing on top, spins around, flashes and stuff.
So,
big Beacon, you know.
So come and rock, because we'll be there.
Us and Anthrax, the most killer shows of 2 of America's heaviest bands. So get down there.
Say it. Well, we're back. I'm Kirk, and this is playing the heck out of the guitar, Craig. And he was playing the dart, by the way. That's our second release on Elektra. Simon says stop.
Yeah, we're all wanting to
talk
play for a minute. No.
Well, tell them about the Dark.
What about the Dark?
Well,
Dark's a new album. It's out on Elektra Records. It's got some killer tunes on it. It took us a while to get the record done. We didn't think we were ever going to get our second record out. So it went like 2 years. We had 2 years in between records. It was really kind of a drag because we bummed around and toured and ate macaroni and cheese for a long time. And couldn't even afford good beer. I had to buy the generic bologna, you know?
We can do wonders with mac and cheese, let me tell you. But anyway, on the Dark, we've got 10 killer cuts that we're very proud of, and we had Mark Dodson, an excellent producer, help us on this, and it's a good album. Go buy it. We're tired of eating macaroni and cheese.
No, we're not. We like it.
Anyway.
We make macaroni and cheese pizzas and stuff like that. They're really cool.
And up next is Crocus.
Croak. Ribbit.
Hey.
Wasn't this fun?
Yeah, this is pretty styling. We're having a good time hanging around down here.
Okay, well we're just having a blast, and as we're having a blast, we enter another hour of headbanging videos. We are Metal Church, by the way. I'm Kirk Arrington. This is Craig Wells.
No, he's metal and I'm Church.
This hour, check out videos from Judas Priest, Stryper, but right now, who?
Oh, AC/DC. Yeah, Act.
Ask the question. Who made who?
And no, that's not a Who record either. I think AC/DC did that one, didn't they?
Yeah.
That wasn't the Who. No, it's just Who made.
All right, that was one from the Yellow and Black Attack, Striper. Well, I've had such fun. It's almost time for another Headbangers Ball to come to a close.
Yeah, but it's time for the party to begin.
Yes, and it's time to get back to the Party Zone weekend. On the way, a block of videos from some LA boys whose new album is dedicated after one of their favorite hobbies. It's one of my favorite hobbies. It's probably a lot of your favorite hobbies too, all you guys out there that are watching this. And it's one of Craig's favorite hobbies.
Girls!
Girls.
Yeah, girls and heavy metal, they go together like wine and beer, you know? Like whiskey and turpentine and tequila and everything all mixed up, you know? So you guys hanging out there, having a good time, partying, enjoying the heavy metal?
Sure.
You should be. This is Kirk's new face. This is called his morning face.
That's what I use to pick up the girls. See?
Yeah, he's really charming. Mr. Charming with his eyeballs making out.
They released their third album, Blessing in Disguise, after a 2-year hiatus. The reason for the delay? Well, lineup changes. Vocalist David Wayne has left the band and been replaced with former Heretic vocalist Mike Howe. Guitarist Kurt Vanderhoof found Mike after he produced Heretic's last album. As for Kurt, although he wrote most of the lyrics on the album and played guitar on some tracks, he's no longer an official member. Joining Metal Church is guitarist John Marshall.
Years. Obviously, question for you, Duke, so you can tell us exactly what has changed.
Well, we got a brand new singer, Mike Howe,
I'm right out of the mold.
and new guitar player, John Marshall, replacing our old guitar player, Kurt Vanderhoof.
Now Kurt wrote what, seven of the 9 songs on the album?
Yeah, I haven't really counted, but something like that.
I took that trouble. Now, so he wrote 7 of the 9 songs, but he's not in the. He's been replaced
Right.
now. You still going to work with him in the future?
Yeah, he just didn't like touring, so he couldn't take the road life, which I can understand.
So he stayed at home so he could watch us on Headbangers Ball. Hi, Kurt.
And he's feeling pretty bad that he's not on the bus. I'm
Oh,
sure.
sure.
Now, how'd these guys contact you?
They contacted me through
Yeah, right.
I was in a band called Heretic in Los Angeles, and we were doing an album there, and Kurt Vanderhoof produced it for us. And
As soon as the album came out, we just
I heard they were looking for a new singer, and so I went and tried out. They invited me up to try out, so I tried out for the band, and they said, "You win the booby prize. You actually get the Beatles shirt."
Are you guys going to hang out with us for a little bit longer for for the rest of the hour?
We got the duration.
We got some really, besides the liner notes being cool, having thanked MTV's Headbangers Ball.
We didn't put Adam Curry, though.
Well, next album. I'll hang out for that one. I'll renew my contract just to see that. There's some good lyrics. I want to talk about a couple of the songs. First of all, Fake Healer. Can you tell me how the song came about?
Go ahead, Mike, since you're the singer.
Well, it actually was inspired by a patient in Oregon. Portland, Oregon. Kurt Vanderhoof heard about a girl or whatever who was dying of kidneys or something like that. They couldn't raise the money to get the operation, and they didn't do the operation, and the person died. So
Yeah.
it's all about doctors who don't do it to save lives, just for the money, you know.
Another one that struck me as an interesting theme was about the Titanic, Rest in Pieces.
Yeah.
Is there another philosophical thought pattern behind this?
Not really.
A boat that sank.
Just something historical to write about instead of just writing about nothing, you know.
Yeah, I hear you.
That's all.
We're going to play Badlands. Anything you want to tell us about the video?
We had a good time shooting it in the desert.
Got sunburnt real well.
We came down from rehearsing in Seattle for a month and a half in the rain, and we had our white tans going, so they stuck us out in the middle of the desert to fry our buns off. So we had a good time.
And it turned out like this. Here's Metal Church, Badlands.
Badlands.
Now, other bands from Washington, what is it? We have Queensryche, Mother Love Bone.
Yeah, Fifth Angel.
When Metal Church was just starting out, what was the scene like in Washington?
Actually, it was pretty dead. We used to go down to San Francisco on the weekends. You know, we had day jobs and stuff, and would pack up all our junk in the van and go down to San Francisco and play on the weekends.
Mm-hmm.
Down there all the time. Seattle's a really weird scene. Every time like a kid gets launched off stage or something and splits his head open, all the parents freak out.
Yeah.
And, like, write letters to the newspaper. And,
Have you ever seen Kevin Seal, one of our VJs?
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he's from Seattle.
Oh, really?
Can you tell?
Is that why it's...
Oh, here come the letters from Seattle. I can feel them all right. You guys are still on the road? You've been on, since April?
March 14th we started.
14th?
14th of March we started.
Uh-huh.
And we'll be on the road probably the duration of the summer.
What can people expect when they come to see the show?
A lot of launching going on.
Launching. Yeah.
Yes, sir, launch a lot.
A lot of energy. Move around a lot. Let's make some heads bang off. That's why we're on Headbangers Ball, right?
You got it. I want to thank you guys for dropping by.
Sure.
Hey,
These make like bust noises?
Well,
Wait.
they're cardboard. It's like the MTV way. Thanks a lot for stopping
Hey.
by.
All right.
Good seeing you guys. Drop by when you're in the neighborhood. Sit on the bus. 25 cents, please. Right now, it's the Cult, Firewoman.
It's good for a band like us. We get a lot of exposure playing in a bigger place with Judas Priest and Alice Cooper.
And rock and roll.
Yeah, right. Hey. It's time to go on stage, man. Hey, will you go out for me, man? Wait a minute.
Manager. Hey, get out of here, production manager.
Welcome back to the Headbangers Ball, Operation Rock and Roll, and right now we're at the Shoreline Amphitheater, just a bit away from San Francisco. And right now we're with Mike and Duke from the band Metal Church, and never had you on the Headbangers Ball before.
Well, here we are.
And never met you, but I just want to tell you, you've got a great voice.
Well, thank you very much.
Because we've been playing your videos quite a lot.
I've seen it. I've noticed it.
Been doing good. Now tell us about the tour. How's the tour been going so far?
The tour's great. 3 shows. This is the 4th show on the tour, and things have been great. Everyone's been really good to us, so we're happy guys.
Now, where is going to be your hometown show? Is the band all from different places?
Well, we're from Seattle, and unfortunately we're not playing there, so we'll just have to deal with it. Mike's from L.A., so...
Yeah.
Back and forth. I got picked out of L.A. to go up to Seattle to be in the Metal Church, and I go back and forth.
So you're the latest member in Metal Church, right?
Yes, myself and John Marshall actually joined around the same time, back in '88, May of '88, and we put out 2 albums since, the Blessing in Disguise album and the new one, Human Factor.
Which you should go out and buy right now. And we'll be back talking to the guys from Metal Church at the Operation Rock and Roll show. But right now, it's time for some dancing. It's time for the Triple Thrash Threat. We're going to have Testament, Sepultura, and a video that I like because it's fun. Here's M.O.D. with True Colors. Back in the Headbangers Ball, we're backstage at the Operation Rock and Roll show here with Duke and Mike from the band Metal Church. And we're about to play a video that we've been playing tons of times on the Headbangers Ball because everybody likes it, from the new album Human Factor.
Because there's a lot of people that are broke out there and they can relate to it.
A Day with Poverty. Explain it.
Well, I think everybody's had a date with poverty on their way up or down or everywhere around, you know. It's about being downright broke, which we were in about a year ago, and we're still crawling our way back to the top.
Not making the big bucks yet? Come on, you're on a major tour. Everybody out there probably thinks it's nothing but limousines, jets, and...
Well, Metal Church has gone through some changes, you know, managerial changes and some record label changes, so we've had a tough life going, but we're not dragging our behinds. We're getting back in it and going for it.
But you guys are having a good time.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we're not the ones who pay for the limos and everything anyway. It's a record company, right? So we have a great time. We just ride around in a limo with no money in our pockets, right?
Let's play the video that we were talking about. Here is Metal Church with Date with Poverty. Back on the Headbangers Ball, this is the Operation Rock and Roll edition, and again, this is the tour with one of the great summer tours with great bands. I mean, you got to be excited to play with some of these bands you're on the road with.
Oh, it's great. Every night after we're done, we watch the whole show. It's brilliant.
Now, after the Operation Rock and Roll tour, what is next for Metal Church?
Something really, really, really big.
How big? Tell us. I'd say
so
show
big.
us, but that leads us open.
It's
to a
so
whole
big that we can't tell you right now. You just have to wait.
But Metal Church will be on the road even after the Operation Rock and Roll tour, right?
Of course we plan to. We just put an album out. We have to do that. That's our thing.
That's the
what
thing
we do.
you do, right?
That is what we do.
It's the business thing.
It's what we do.
Now, what about videos? I mean, we've been seeing your videos on Headbangers Ball a lot. You guys working on a new video?
Well, we're thinking about it, and that's still up in the air whether we'll do another one or not. I think we might, but at the same time,
I
you
think
never
we're
can tell.
I think we're talking about doing the video for In Morning. I think it might be our next one. So
Right.
we're
And
gonna
if there is one. Of course, we'll see it on the Headbangers Ball. Well, thanks a lot for taking the time out of your busy schedule to talk to us. And right now,